Hey, it's Ty Crandall with Credit Suite, and in this business loan broker training, we're going to dive in and talk about how peer-to-peer lending works. We even talk about some of the biggest lenders in this space. So peer-to-peer lending, according to Forbes, is a new method of debt financing that allows people to borrow and lend money without a financial institution. Harnessing technology and big data, P2P platforms connect borrowers to investors faster and cheaper than any bank. So peer-to-peer lending is making it easier for borrowers to get money than having to go to a conventional or even an alternative lender, because what's ultimately happening is investors are pooling their money and then using these platforms provided by these type of peer-to-peer lenders to then offer money to the borrowers. And this could be a great option for your borrowers to get money and a great option for you to make a little bit of money at exactly the same time without putting them into higher rate revenue cash advances, merchant type cash advances. So the biggest players in this space are Prosper. Now Prosper was really the original one in the space. Lending Club, they are the biggest. Last time I checked, they account for about like 45% of the overall market share of peer-to-peer lenders. Upstart, which is just what it sounds like. Upstart tends to focus more on newer businesses, startup businesses, and they really like borrowers with college degree. Funding Circle, which just deals with business financing. A lot of the others deal with personal and business financing. And Street Shares, which is one of my personal favorites because they are founded by veterans, and being a veteran, that means a lot to me because a lot of their financing caters to veterans. So the biggest players and a little bit about who they are and what they do. Now, lenders have their own unique scores that assess likelihood of the borrower going 60 days late in the next 12 months. Very different than consumer and business credit scores, because consumer and business credit scores are looking at the risk of a borrower going 90 days late. So these credit scores internally that these lenders are using basically is a little bit more conservative to make sure that they're offering the right financing where their investors are going to get the money paid back to them. Now, many factors determine approval. The consumer credit score. So they will look at consumer credit for approval here. Debt to income ratios, can they afford it? The revenues, the profits that they're showing in the business. The fees range from 0.5% to 10% depending on risk, and terms range from 1 to 5 years. So this could be great financing because most merchant cash advance and revenue financing only goes as high as about 3 years to 36 months. With this, they can get longer term and lower rate financing in most cases, and loan amounts go from $25,000 up to $500,000. All the primary lenders in this space are a little bit different. Some of them go significantly lower in high loan amount than $500,000, but that's the highest that we've seen amongst the peer-to-peer lenders. So look, peer-to-peer lending is a great option for your borrowers and something you need to know more about, because as borrowers are getting more frustrated with the rates and terms on revenue cash advances and merchant cash advances, it becomes more important than ever that they have longer term lower rate funding options. And as a loan broker, it would be nice for you to still make a little money at the same time. Peer-to-peer lending does that. It's a great option for your borrower, pays you a little money at exactly the same time, and it even gives you options to get people out of revenue cash advances, out of merchant cash advances, into better term financing, which can even help you create a niche in the industry if that's what you're going after, which is making your specialty, for example, getting them out of the higher risk, higher rate financing into this kind of financing. So for more questions on financing, it's available for your borrowers, even including business credit. Get in touch with us, 877-600-2487 or info@creditsuite.com. And don't forget to grab your free business loan broker training at creditsuite.com/loan broker.